Hi, I thought I'd share with you these decorated hearts here. So if you'd like to know how I've made them, keep tuned. Okay, so how I'll put these little hearts together. I'm not going to run through everything that you're going to need, but just a few bits. There's a lot of videos on how to make the angels. So that's that. Also these little Believe charms. They're available off eBay, and all this is available off eBay. These lucite, not quite sure how you actually pronounce them, beads, tulip beads and leaf beads. You're also going to want some jewellery wire, the clear stuff, or fishing line will do. Right, okay, number one, you want to paint your heart. Again, these are available off eBay. So paint your heart of your choice. I mean, I've done mine in gold, red and blue here. So these are special effects paints which give it a nice sheen to them. So, right, okay, so we need to make a hole for the top there and the bottom if you want something to dangle from that. And how I choose to do it, I use my pokey tool. So I'm going to make a hole just at the top, just to get going. And then one at the bottom to be able to put my charm. Just be careful when you're making the hole with these wooden hearts that you don't split the end. So take a little bit more care in doing that. Right, so that looks clear. Yeah. You can always repaint if you feel that it looks a little bit messy. Right, okay, first things first, what I do is I cut a length of jewellery wire here. So then I visually look, excuse me, I'm just recovering from a cold. So visually look at where I'm going to put my first lot of flowers. You can put as many flowers on as you like, but I find this process a little bit difficult. So I'm going to triple wrap around that to try and make a knot. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie a knot just to anchor it, just to give it some anchorage. So then I'm going to thread on a leaf. So thread on the leaf and then tie that like that, and then thread on another leaf just to on the other side. So use the other piece and then thread on that. Now you can do this with thin metal wire, but I find that you actually see it more. So again, tie a knot to anchor this in place. Just like that. So that's how you've got it so far. So now what I'm going to do, actually I should have done this before, is to get some little tiny beads. I'll just show you how I go and put these beads on, because I can spend all day. That one will do for now. Right, so I'm going to choose a tulip bead here. So I'm going to get one of my threads and I'm going to thread it on kind of placing it where I want it to be. Now to anchor that on, I'm going to get one of these little tiny beads and I'm going to thread that on, keeping a hold of it so it doesn't block the hole, and go back in to the tulip bead and then positioning that little bead into the hole there, like that, and then kind of let it fall where it wants to fall, and then basically take this through, take one of the ends through the leaf like that, and then basically tie it on. Tie it on. So, see, that would have done better if I just did it. Wrap it over 3 times. I find to wrap once, twice, 3 times. So you've got a nice big knot there, look. You probably can't see it. And then when you come to tighten it up, it's not so slippy. It kind of holds it more. So that's your first lot of beads attached. So that looks quite nice. So what I'll do now is I will just start threading again. Three wrap rounds. So fiddly to do on camera, this is. Right, so I'm going to go, it's going to go over the top of that leaf. I'm just going to make sure that I position it there. So then I'm going to add another leaf. So I think I'm going to put a leaf there. So I'm going to tie that in place. If you find you're running out of thread, just knot it and cut it off. So make sure it's underneath. And continue to thread on my flowers. Now you can put as many flowers on as you like, but I'm just sticking with 3 of either end. So I'm going to continue threading these flowers on, and then I'll come back to you and show you what to do next. Alright then. Okay, so I've threaded on all the little flowers and the leaves, and like I say, it's up to you, you know, how many you put on. I mean, you could put them all down one side, but I just prefer to just put a few on so it doesn't take the eye off the little angel here. And from behind, that's what it looks like. It doesn't look the best, but obviously when it's hanging you don't see that. Excuse me. So for the angel, all I've used is a teardrop bead. These wings are readily available off eBay, and a little bead cap there for the ruff bead, another little bead cap for the hair, and a little spacer bead for the halo. So that's what I'm going to use for that. And I love these little charms, Believe, and some jump rings. Made a little bow, and these little stick-on embellishments here. That's what I'm going to use. So, right, let's have a look. So first of all, I'm going to put my angel on. So I'm going to thread that through the hole there. I mean, it's entirely up to you how you decorate these. I mean, you can go all kinds of things, but for me, I'm loving these angels. I just love these angels. So let's have a look. Should have got my tools out ready. That's still. So to close up these jump rings, and they're not that hard to do. because they're quite large jump rings. So that's that. Right, now I'm going to add my Believe little charm at the bottom. Like so, making sure that it's the right way round. I'll turn this around so I can do it myself. Right, so just close that jump ring up. So there you've got it to that stage, which I think it looks quite pretty. So now what I'm going to do, just to hide that hole, I'm going to put a little bow. I'm going to attach a little bow. So with my favourite Yoo-Hoo glue, I'm going to use that glue for a lot of my craft. I'm just going to stick a bow in place. Easier said than done. So stick that bow there. Just want one of the tails to go either side of that jump ring. And there. And for the rest of the embellishments, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball them. I'm not going to measure or anything like that. I'm just going to stick them on. Like so. Kind of see where they are. I've chose to use 2 of one colour of the embellishments. Kind of centralise them, so I kind of know where they're going to go, and this is where they get all glued up. So I'm sticking that on there. Like so, and adjust it so it's nice and central, and that then goes for the other side. So that's that. Just sort of like make sure that they're all level. So that's that stage. So now you just want to add a ribbon to hang. You can use baker's twine or anything, or even a chain for this bit. But it just gives it that little bit something to hang from, which it looks nicer, I think. Right, so tie a knot in that. Just make the end a little bit more tidier. I mean, you can go on and add more bits, but I think that looks quite pretty. So I hope you've liked this little bit of a demo. Like I said, these hearts are available off eBay. I mean, there's one that I've done here, slightly different, and I've just added an angel charm to the bottom. But again, it's the same, same way of doing it. And here they are, just in different colours. And here's a red one. I think this one's my favourite. I love this colour. So thanks for joining me then, and see you again soon. Bye.